Hi everyone! If you still underestimate the air fryer, it's time to change your mind. It not only saves time and electricity, but also makes cooking simpler, faster and tastier. The air fryer is a real game changer in your kitchen. Today I'll show you 7 genius recipes that prove it. Ready? Then let's get started. Let's make something crispy, juicy and packed with flavor, all in under 20 minutes with just 5 ingredients. To begin, get your chicken breasts into a bowl. Pour in the ranch dressing and mix well. Then let it marinate for 10 minutes, just enough time for the flavors to soak in. Meanwhile, crush some cornflakes for an ultra-crispy coating. Put them in a bowl and coat the chicken pieces thoroughly, making sure they are fully covered. Then, air fry at 180 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. While they cook, let's make the spicy glaze. In a small bowl, mix honey with sriracha, stirring until smooth. This sweet and spicy combo will take your chicken to the next level. Once golden brown and crispy, pour the spicy glaze over the tenders, letting it coat every piece beautifully. Serve with extra ranch dressing on the side for the perfect balance of heat and creaminess. One bite and you'll be hooked. A few simple ingredients come together to create something soft, airy and irresistibly delicious. Start by adding 350 grams of cottage cheese, 2 tablespoons of sugar and 2 egg whites in a bowl. Here's a hack: separating egg whites with a cooling rack makes it super easy. And of course, the eggs come straight from my magic pocket, always stocked with kitchen essentials. As the whites drop perfectly into the bowl, the yolks stay behind on the rack. They go into a separate bowl, we'll need them later. Next, add 150 grams of flour and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Then, mix until the dough comes together. Next, lightly flour your surface, then flatten a portion of dough and place a few pieces of canned mango in the center. Or try your favorite filling, like apple or peach, for a delicious twist. Fold it into a bun shape, gently sealing the edges to keep the filling inside and giving it a smooth, rounded form. Place it in the air fryer basket, brush with egg yolk for a glossy, golden finish and bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 25 minutes until perfectly fluffy and beautifully browned. And here they are! Golden brown, soft and incredibly fluffy, with a delicate sweetness and a hint of creamy richness inside. The crust has a beautiful sheen, while the inside stays light and airy, perfectly warm and ready to enjoy. Just grab a cup of tea and take a bite. Forget flipping pancakes one by one. This method makes a giant fluffy air fryer pancake. Start with a bowl and crack an egg. Add 1 cup of yogurt, 2 tablespoons of melted butter and a splash of vanilla extract. Then add 140 grams of wheat flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of sugar. Stir everything into a smooth batter. Next, line the air fryer basket with parchment paper, making sure it fits snugly. Slowly pour in the butter, letting it spread evenly across the surface. Then sprinkle a handful of blueberries on top. Bake at 170 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes, until the pancake is golden brown and slightly puffed. Once done, take a pizza cutter and slice it smoothly. Just 2 quick cuts and it's ready to serve. Stack the pieces, drizzle with honey or syrup and enjoy every fluffy bite. This fusion recipe brings the best of both worlds: crispy, cheesy and packed with rich lasagna flavor, all wrapped up in a tortilla. Start by laying a tortilla flat on the table. Spread a generous layer of bolognese sauce on one half of the tortilla, making sure it reaches the edges for full meaty flavor. Next, add a smooth layer of bechamel sauce, blending it seamlessly with the bolognese for that creamy, velvety texture. Now grate some mozzarella and scatter it only on the same half of the tortilla. This ensures the perfect melty gooey center when folded. Fold the tortilla in half, press down gently, then top with an extra drizzle of bechamel and the final sprinkle of mozzarella for good measure. Then carefully transfer it to the air fryer. Bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes until it turns golden and crispy on the outside. The best part? Tear it in half to reveal that melted, stretchy cheese inside. Then take a bite and savor the crunchy, cheesy lasagna-style goodness. It's pure comfort in every bite. Craving a quick and easy dessert? This 3-ingredient apple pudding is what you need. Simple, satisfying and full of comforting flavors. Start by peeling and chopping 2 fresh apples. Choose apples that are sweet and firm. They'll bring a fresh, fruity base that pairs perfectly with the creamy richness of the pudding. Next, put the apple pieces into a blender. Add 2 eggs. They help bind the ingredients together and give the pudding its smooth, custard-like texture when baked. Then pour in a generous splash of sweetened condensed milk. Its thick, creamy texture adds just the right amount of indulgent sweetness. Finally, add a pinch of cinnamon for a warm, aromatic touch that ties all the flavors together. Now blend everything until smooth. The mixture will turn silky with a soft golden hue from the apples and eggs. Pour the mixture into an oven-safe dish. Set your air fryer to 160 degrees Celsius and let it bake for 20 minutes. As it cooks, the scent of apples and cinnamon will fill your kitchen, building anticipation for what's to come. The result? A soft, creamy pudding that's as easy to make as it is to enjoy, with the perfect balance of rich apple flavor and indulgent sweetness. Craving a crispy, flavorful snack? This recipe will quickly become a favorite with its irresistible crunch and savory goodness. Start by peeling 500 grams of shrimp, removing the shells for a clean texture. Once peeled, finely chop the shrimp with a knife. Aim for small pieces, but leave some chunks for a satisfying bite. Transfer the chopped shrimp to a bowl and season with half a teaspoon each of salt and dried garlic for extra depth. Add 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds for a subtle crunch and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch to help bind everything together. Now it's time for 1 egg white, and just like that, the magic pocket makes it smooth, delivering an egg right when you need it most. Separate the yolk carefully, keeping only the white to give the mixture a light, airy texture. Chop some scallions and add them in for a fresh, zesty lift that balances the savory flavors. Then mix everything together thoroughly. Now take slices of toast bread, soft but sturdy enough to hold the shrimp filling. Trim off the crusts for a cleaner presentation. Spread a generous layer of the shrimp mixture on one slice. Then close it with another to form a sandwich. Place the sandwich in the air fryer and lightly spray the surface with olive oil. This will help create that beautiful golden crunch. Bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes until it's perfectly crispy and golden brown. The result? A snack with a crunchy exterior and a soft, juicy shrimp filling inside, bursting with flavor and perfect for any occasion. Enjoy! If you're craving a crispy, flavorful snack, these Falafel Bites are a must-try, and the best part – no deep frying needed. Open 1 can of chickpeas and use a spoon as a lever to help. Here's another little trick – use a slotted spoon to hold back the chickpeas while draining the liquid. Once drained, transfer them to the food processor. Add 1 onion. It brings a sharp, savory depth that's essential for that classic falafel flavor. Follow with 2 cloves of garlic to add a rich, aromatic kick. Next, Toss in a handful of fresh basil. Its bright, slightly sweet notes will elevate the entire mixture. Then add a handful of parsley for a fresh herbal touch that balances out the richness of the chickpeas. Squeeze in a lemon juice to add a bit of zest and brightness, and finish with a pinch of salt to tie all the flavors together. Now blend everything until the mixture is smooth and well combined. Once blended, scoop out small portions of the mixture and shape them into little balls. Place the falafel bites into the air fryer basket, leaving some space between each one for even cooking. Bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes until they are crispy and golden on the outside but soft and flavorful on the inside. The best part? No messy frying, and they come out perfectly crunchy every time, something an oven just can't replicate. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please share it on your social media.